Hello everyone, I am AJ, and I'm here with another episode of Fallout New Vegas, modded hardcore. In this series, I roleplay as a silver-tongued psycho, which means I'm a very likable person, but you know, I also eat people. I ate Boone at the Ultralux, and I think I shared a meal of him with my modded companion, Vanessa. She'll be around here somewhere. Oh, she's right in front of me.
Do you need something?
Now, something very interesting appears to be happening over here. I'm seeing laser weapons, and there's appearing to be an actual flying vehicle, which I'm pretty sure are an endangered species, flying vehicles. Golden gecko. Okay. Legionary, bitter drink. Purified water. Machete. Well, I'm just gonna hold on to that. What the hell's going on here? Brotherhood of Steel. What the hell is going on here? I doubt these guys will give me a quest. I'm always annoyed when the animals have weapons. I think that's going a little far when it comes to the mutants. No, lore-wise. It messes with the lore quite a bit. But I am on my way to the fort to side with Kaisar's Legion, because I'm going to play a bad guy. And I've played a bad guy every time. But this time I'm going to be more obvious about it. More obvious about my monstrosity that is the silver-tongued psycho. Now see, this cliff is very hard to transverse. I'm gonna quick save, which I really should quick save considerably more often. I'm sure if you've ever watched me play this before, you'll know that I'm bad with quick saving, and I often die like that. Without quick saving, though. Alright, the fall distance is decreased in the mods I have. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I just need to be a little bit more delicate when it comes to running off a cliff. And delicate. That's the word I'm looking for. Certainly. Yes. I can make it down from over here. There we go. Nice. Non-dramatic slope. Non-dramatic. Non-dramatic. Now, Veronica can die, so I need to be a little bit wary of that, because I ate Boone and I plan to enslave Arcade, because I'm a bad guy, but I just can't bring myself to do anything wrong to Veronica. She's the freaking best. She really is. Alright, alright. True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser.
True to Kaiser.
True to Kaiser.
Our way, true to Kaiser.
True to Kaiser. That is an awesome shield.
Look at that clear water.
Yes. Look at that clear water. Is that water invisible? What is going on with this water? Do I have a mod that makes the water clear? What the hell is happening here? This is wrong.
Halt! What business have you in Cottonwood Cove, outsider?
I was invited.
You wear the mark of Kaisar. You must be who Cursor Lucullus is waiting for. You may continue, but be warned. Mark...
Yes, yes, don't murder people. God, it's like I'm in a regular people city. Why is this water invisible? I'm highly bothered by this.
Our way. True to Kaisar.
You have no nipples.
Our way. Are you ready to head upriver?
I'll travel with you.
The trip will take a few hours. Take your place on the boat.
Yes.
By order of Kaisar, all...
I agree.
Your belongings will be returned. Awe. True to Kaisar.
You have no nipples.
You can't help but notice that the Brotherhood barely exists to these. We just don't adapt like we should. Now? I think you're right. We're getting desperate. Hardly enough people to sustain ourselves as a chapter.
Your mouth is not
We'll see
moving
the light.
properly.
But I get the feeling if I don't take Matt.
Hey, Russell. Wait. Where are all my companions? Camel of the Mojave. Why did I gain Camel of the
What's
Mojave?
up?
Wait here.
Fine.
You sounded sad. I think I'm gonna like Russell. That's just a guess on my part. I have no idea. I don't judge people before I know them. Meaning, I don't decide I'm going to eat a person until I've met them properly. That's what I meant by that. Whoa! Did I just... Wrong button.
Excuse me.
Hello, slave. I am going to either help you or not help you, depending on how much karma I need. What's my karma at? Neutral. That's a good place for it. If I get too evil, I'll help you escape. I'll pay for your
These guys are
freedom.
a bunch of frustrated misogynists.
Yes.
Hi there. Don't bother me. I'm training to become a full legionnaire.
Indeed, child. Indubitably. Indubitably. I plan to say that word a lot. The game crashed. The game did crash, but turns out I must not have made a new merge patch after installing this mod. The one that does Kaisar's new regime.
I can't
Yes.
be the only one wondering if we're going to come out of this okay. We could end up dead. Or worse.
She seems to be very concerned I'm going to eat her. And rightly so. So I'm going to have to really silver tongue my way into making her trust me again. Because she shouldn't trust me. I just need to convince her that she should. Now, where's Benny? Oh, I can't wait to crucify him. I will have to get the chip back from him, so I can kill Mr. House.
Listen, I do not like being out here, and I don't trust Kaisar. I don't think we should go in there. This cannot be a good idea.
There's nothing to be afraid of, Willow. I've got your back.
That does make me feel better. But I'm worried about you too. Okay, I'll do that. I would have come with you gladly if that's what you wanted, but honestly, it's a relief to stay out here.
You must enter Kaisar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside.
Oh. Okay then.
Alright then.
Fine.
I better talk to... I think a lot of the modded companions will follow you anyways. Where's Balls? Here, Balls. Here, boy. Where's Balls? See, he actually is a dog. When I talk to him like a dog, it makes sense. I should also make her wait here. She's going to come in, isn't she?
Okay.
I should probably change you out of that outfit you've been wearing since our date. Well, I guess Balls is coming in with me. He's a dog. I don't think anyone will care if I bring my dog. He can talk, but they don't know that, do they? Okay, Balls didn't come in with me. Where the hell is Balls? Hey, Benny! Good to see ya.
So I finally get to meet the courier who's accomplished so much in so little time. That's why I summoned you here, right? I mean, a man nearly kills you, and your response is to track him across the breadth of the Mojave? You visit the tops, and next thing you know, the head of the chairman is fleeing the strip like a whimpering little pup. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, Are you ready to get started?
I think this is a little bit too much kiss up, even for the Silver-Tongued Psycho. I think this is a little bit more appropriate.
The time is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
Yeah, okay.
Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 Casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip Benny was carrying when we captured him. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried.
Hey! You gotta give it to him for tenacity. Tenacity is a respectable trait. We want some inside.
I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Talk to Benny on your way out. He knows I'm going to let you decide how he dies. Maybe you want to remind him.
Indubitably.
Pussycat. Ain't this platinum? Had I known, I would have baked a cake. The last term we took is an 18-karat memory, baby. It's all that's been keeping me warm at night, stuck where I am.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy killing you that much more. Okay, what's gonna be the most insulting here? This one.
Oh, I made an impression, all right. The dent in that mattress was permanent. Down to brass tacks. How'd your meet and greet with Baldy go?
I think this is in my nature, but I'm really curious about these options. I could always play the game again.
Try not to smile so wide, baby. You might break your mouth. Yeah, Baldy said you'd get to decide. So which way you leaning?
You have a preference? Made up my mind. Crucifixion.
Yeah, real popular around here. It's a crowd pleaser.
Well, I guess this is my only opportunity for this scenario. I didn't get the scenario when I sided with Yes Man.
I'm the most interesting person I know.
I think I know all I need to know. Based on that statement.
I prefer the term relocated.
Uh-huh.
It took every stealth boy I had to cross the river at Cottonwood Cove. That was a close shave riding a boat full of Legion boys. Once I was across, I changed into a uniform. I swiped off a dead legionary outside Nelson. Tried to sneak into the bunker, but that didn't work out. They found the chip. I wasn't gonna tell them what it was used for, but let's just say they were persuasive.
Wow, his plan was a lot similar to mine, now wasn't it? Take the costume of a Legion, go in there. Okay, it's not that similar now, is it?
7 years. Took over 3 days after Mr. House introduced himself.
Ho-ho!
Our chief at the time, mountain of a guy named Bingo, wanted to stay nomadic. I disagreed, so he challenged me to the knife. He looked so surprised when I stuck that knife in his neck. Thought he was so tough, but he was so slow. That's how I made chief. It's how things were back then.
Okay, I'm not seeing any incentive to kill him yet. Although I've already decided I'm going to kill him, I'm just looking for more reasons to kill him, so I can enjoy it even more. I'm already going to enjoy it a lot, but the more enjoyment I can get out of one single death, the better.
We were east of Vegas when the first Securitron we ever saw rolled up on us. We junked it in a minute flat. The next day, 20 roll up, so we listened. Said we'd been selected. Vegas needed us to defend it. In exchange, we'd get cushy digs, full stomachs, medical treatment. Everything a nomad never gets, in other words. Most of the tribe thought we should say no. I thought it was the best idea ever.
Huh. So this whole families thing is actually newer than I thought it was. I thought, maybe 50, 100 years these people have been living in Vegas. I mean, the world did end quite a while ago. But it seems like they just took 3 random tribes and made them mafia family. Well, not random. They were probably very carefully selected. That explains the White Glove Society talking about how they eat people a little bit more now, doesn't it?
Now, in the way back, we called ourselves the Boot Riders. Silly name, but that's how we rode the Mojave, dig? On our feet. We were nomadic badasses not to be trifled with. A gang of ruffians, though, with a certain panache. When House gave us the tops to renovate, his robots dropped off boxes full of suits and ties and wingtip shoes. Told us we were the chairman now. That caused an uproar, but I said the name sticks. Chow to the old ways, baby. Time to swing in style. If the shoes fit, you...
Huh. Okay. I just thought since Mr. House predates the war, I would have assumed he introduced himself a lot sooner. Now that I heard the exact time frame, 7 years, I'm pretty surprised. So, did it really take that long for New Vegas to be restored? So is there just people warring, like literal warring in the streets, and everything was bad? Until suddenly Mr. House brought order? Huh. It's not as bad as I'd imagined him to be, Mr. House.
Go on. Sure. Baldy wants you to go down there in the bunker. Oh, you don't want to do that, baby. Whatever's down in that bunker is the key to the city called Vegas. So here's what you do. You go down there and you use the chip to do whatever Mr. House would have wanted you to do. And when you get back to the strip, you find Yes Man. I made it so that cat can't help but be helpful. Dig?
So would he be this helpful if I didn't fuck him?
Yeah. To die in my sleep at a ripe old age after a marathon session of hey-hey with 30 sex-starved broads. You'll set that up? Look, I ain't a harbor for illusions. I ain't expecting to get out of this shindig alive. That's why I'm trying to hand you my scheme, baby. It's called having a legacy.
Huh. As far as a villain goes, he's actually kind of more interesting. As a scumbag villain, he's actually kind of interesting. I'm really going to enjoy killing him now that I've bonded with him like this. It's always more fun to kill the people close to you.
You do that for me, babe? Todd.
Well.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man again.
Yes, the Burned Man. That awesome DLC. I'm not sure crucifixion's in my favor at this time. I'm pretty neutral as it is. I don't know, fighting it out might be fun. It'd probably be extremely fun.
True to Kaiser.
Yeah.
Lead on.
Okay, say no more. It's getting exciting.
So you got any thoughts on what just happened?
Can we leave soon? I'll be...
That's a good option.
Yeah. I want to know what you think about him.
Well...
Seriously. Huh. But he's a killer. No better than a raider. Worse, he and the Legion wipe out entire tribes. They torture and maim. They're slavers. Wow. So you're seriously considering getting involved in this war? Against the NCR? What? Why would I want to do that? This is more than politics. You're right. I do care more about friendship than politics, and I don't want to fight about it. But I came here to see New Vegas, not to get involved in a war, and I don't want to get involved with the Legion.
I just need to get her to like me more.
I'm going to go ask her about it right now. Great.
The pencils might help. Going to an office building would be helpful.
Hey there. You know how you've been helping me to learn to fight better with my fists? Well, I think I'm good enough to do it for real now. And
okay, good.
Look what I've been saving to use someday. So I can fight now anytime with them. Pretty exciting, huh?
Great.
Oh, if you ever want to borrow... And I've been thinking about it. You know, now that I'm trained to fight up close...
Oh, I need to get her that dinky dino
All right,
still.
let's go.
I can still get her to like me a lot more, but I'm not making it easy with my choice to eat Boone and side with Kaisar.
You can't help but notice it's a brotherhood bear. We just don't adapt like we should. Now, people are armed and organized. They're... I think you're right. We're getting...
Yeah, okay. I've already done that quest twice, even though Veronica's literally the best thing ever.
You know, the one with the squirrel trap on his dome?
Now, did I leave balls somewhere I shouldn't have?
Here we go. The Legion is asking for a serious kick in their fuse box.
Care for you.
A free woman. It's been a while since I've seen a woman who wasn't a slave. I forget myself. Are you injured? I never finished my training. The Legion saw to that when they overran my town. I do know basic first aid, but I've had to rely on tribal remedies to treat illnesses and injuries. I'm always running low on Xanderroot. Oh, I've been using 2 roots for flour. Thanks to you. For sale? I'm a slave, not a merchant. I could give you some healing powder every... I can only do that if you're a friend of the Legion.
Goodbye. Only free the slaves if I need the good karma. The game is lagging a lot. I don't think the Legion is a very well done area with the multiple mods I have installed. Not sure I've got a great combination of mods for the fort. But now I'm gonna head on down. Seriously, where did I leave balls? I forgot Delilah.
What's your problem?
Huh, who said that? I forgot Delilah. Be right back. Here, Delilah. Here, Delilah. Seriously, where are these people always going off to? I never know, because people make no sense.
Okay, I need a fucking drink.
How many have I given you lately? Oh, I've got him, apparently. Where's Vanessa?
Let's trade equipment.
You've got 20 whiskey. I think you're good. Why isn't she drinking any? It's weird how she changed outfits like that. I'm not sure how that mod works exactly. I installed that mod for two reasons. There are some interesting armors, and I wanted a little more variety with the clothing. But it also came with a bunch of skimpy outfits. I don't really have an opinion on that either way. Skimpy outfits. Take it or leave it, either way. Same difference. I'm not playing the game for that reason, but I'm not opposed to that being in the game. Now, where the hell is that bunker?
Look at these slaves. It's a real shame.
Well, I'm not opposed to freeing the slaves. I might need some extra karma after I crucify Benny, though brawling it out does seem like quite an enjoyable experience, if I do say so myself. And am I going the completely wrong way? I believe I am. So let me just load the auto, or maybe I'll just meet you there. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll meet you there. See you in just a second. Alright, it looks like I was just in the wrong direction. I really should pay more attention to the waypoint. I've also often completed quests automatically without going to the waypoints at all, because my first instinct is to go with common sense, not to go where the waypoints goes. Sometimes it's to my benefit, sometimes it's not. But man, is this area laggy for me.
Caesar has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him.
Alright.
Caesar has put a lot of trust in you.
So I can't make these guys side with the Legion, it seems.
True to Caesar.
Whatever. I felt the fight was a little too easy with the, you know, the robots. I'd gladly make the game more difficult on myself. Seriously, where did Balls go? I'm actually kind of concerned now.
I do wish you'd come and met with me at the Lucky 38 when you first arrived on the Strip. Or after Benny fled, even. Quite an honor you spurned, my invite. You would be the first person to set foot inside the Lucky 38 in over 200 years. But you still wound up here, right where I wanted you. I knew I could rely on Caesar to return the platinum chip to you. Was that meant to be a shocking revelation?
No, I suppose not.
Caesar wants it destroyed. He's afraid of what the bunker might... But you're not going to do that. You're going to do the smart thing. I don't respond well to threats. Now, where were we? The platinum chip is a data storage device. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, that means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active. Listen to me very carefully. I've waited too long for this moment for you to go fouling it up on a lark. Do as I say, and your rewards will be immense.
Yeah, I've already seen your punishment in previous loads, and I don't think my increased difficulty is gonna make a difference.
There will be no safe haven.
Law-abiding citizens.
Whoa, what's going on?
Do 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 do. 74. Yep. It's machete time.
Continued resistance is unlawful.
Note to self. Swords don't work on robots. But I think we're gonna have to do this next time. We're a little bit running out of time today. I know the fort was quite the adventure. But this quest is going to take a while, and I don't think starting it now would be the preferred option. That's it for today, everyone. Bye!